Привет, this is Russian for you, and I hope that today's video will help you a little bit to understand exactly what Russian language level you have. The reason why I decided to make this video is because during my teaching career I met a lot of students, and I met a lot of people who are just interested in Russian language who doesn't understand correctly their level of Russian language as a foreign language. So the thing here is that Russian people and, for example, American people, and if in general to compare Western culture and Eastern culture, they have a lot of differences in mentality. And I'm talking here not about some moments in everyday's life. Today I want to talk about linguistics point of view and some educational moments. For example, in Russian schools, and I can say that in schools in all former Soviet Union countries, the system of education and of teaching was built like this, that a student, a pupil, most likely will be afraid to make mistakes. So since childhood, we were thinking that making a mistake is a bad idea, and it is bad, it's wrong, and maybe better not to open your mouth, talking to a foreigner in English or in German or whatever language you are studying. So, and our people are very, very much afraid to make mistakes. Western people, they're not afraid to make mistakes in the speech when they are studying foreign language. And for example, immigrants, they come to US and they have to study the new language, and they're trying to catch all the vocabulary they hear, and they're not afraid to make mistakes. With the Russian people happens the following situation. The person can be high educated, has university degree, master degree, PhD or whatever, and when this person from Russia comes to the United States, and when this person has to pass interview to find job, here come problems, because sometimes we start to minimize our achievements. Yes, really, it is like this. And I am not telling that all Russian people are super smart and highly educated, but it happens. Funny situation happened with me in Denmark when I had conversation with a colleague of my husband. He asked me about my German language knowledge. I have degree from the University of a German language teacher. I was studying German for 5 years, so it means that I can talk German. But what was my reaction? By the time of the conversation, I was not working with German language after the university. I was working as a translator, but was translating different languages. So, and I was thinking that my German language level is not the same as it was in the university. And I was thinking what to answer him, because when this question appears, usually when we're not sure about our knowledge, we will a little bit minimize our achievements and our knowledge. And this what mostly a lot of Russian people do abroad. So, and I told him, like, my German knowledge is okay, so to say. I can say something. But this guy, with his Western mentality, thought that I don't know anything in German, and my German is like his Russian. But in reality, in Russian, he knew only "Привет, как дела?" and that's it. And I spent 5 years in the university studying German. And I was thinking, like, come on, no. It's not the way to tell it here. Here I have to present myself how it is. So this was funny, and I was surprised very much when I moved to US and I met here a lot of people who were telling me that they speak French, that they speak Spanish, who were interested in Russian language, and they thought that they knew Russian, but in reality they really knew only like hello, how are you, and some basics in Russian. So it turned out that many of these people, they don't know how to read and they don't know a lot of basics to be a beginner. So today I want you to understand if you're really a beginner, if you're a little bit higher than a beginner, or you have to study more to become a beginner. So let's start. If you know Russian language at the level of A1, you will be able to get acquainted with people easily. Name your profession and occupation. Inquire and give biographical information about yourself and the third person. You should be able to inquire and inform people about your hobbies and interests. You should be able to thank and reply for the greetings and express a desire. You should be able to give and accept the present. You should be able to invite for a holiday or for a visit, refuse or accept invitation, and explain the reason of your refusal in case. You should know the time. You will be able to agree about the time of the meeting. You will be able to find out the address and to give someone your phone number. And in general, you will be able to find out and give information about location, how to get to the place, to understand the signs, to ask people how to get to the airport, for example. You will be able to suggest, accept the offer to go for lunch, dinner, to refuse this offer, to read the menu, to order foods and drinks, to give information about your favorite drinks and dishes, and to pay. So, if you possess all these things, if you know the alphabet, in this case, we can say that your Russian language knowledge is a knowledge of a beginner. I mean Russian as a foreign language. Of course, Russian language is very difficult, and for many people maybe it's a great achievement if they even know a little bit, but it was really surprising for me how these differences in mentality influenced us and how people strongly believe here that they really know the language even if they studied like, I don't know, 1 month. So if to summarize, you will be able to maintain all your social contacts in the everyday life. You will know minimum language tools. Your vocabulary may reach 901,000 lexical units, including 240 approximately internationalisms and approximately 30 items of speech etiquette. And the most important, your course of study will be like from 60 to 80 lecture hours. So if you possess all of this, if you had this experience and you can do all the things Eris mentioned, then we can say that you have A1 level of Russian language as a foreigner, breakthrough level. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Stay tuned, thumbs up, don't forget to follow me. See you next time here. Пока-пока.